So everyone that knows me calls this my paintbrush.
If Jose Belen is an artist, this
Try to find pieces of wood that have special knots in them.
is more than just his life's work.
Can't imagine doing anything, else. We have the mission. The mission's forever.
Jose is a veteran.
This is a healing that I hope other veterans can find.
He served for 3 years as an artilleryman in the Army, including 14 months of combat during the war in Iraq. Now he donates and commissions handmade wooden American flags in remembrance of soldiers lost on the battlefield.
It may leave the battlefield, but the battlefield never leaves the veteran for a number of reasons.
And for the ones that have taken their own life because of PTSD.
I've always wanted to share my story in hopes of anyone that's out there struggling seeing themselves in me.
After his service, Jose had a successful career as an insurance salesman, but like the Joker mask hanging in his garage, he was smiling on the outside and tormented underneath.
Nearly took my life a number of times, but in August 2016, it nearly happened. I would have left my daughter without her daddy, my son without his father, my wife, a widow.
The incident made him realize he was far from alone.
How is it that every 65 to 72 minutes, a veteran somewhere in America is ending their life?
In 2018, he quit his corporate job to start the nonprofit Mission Zero Actual, aimed at giving veterans a reason to live. Last Memorial Day, he started crafting these flags as his own way to cope.
When I painted my first red stripe on my first flag on Memorial Day last year, it gave me healing.
When Jose builds, he remembers his best friend Stuart Moore and his captain, Edward Saltz.
I think of them, how proud they would be.
They were both killed when an explosive device hit their Humvee. Jose personally disposed of the vehicle's seats in a burn pit.
I said, they'll never forget you. Your names will be known, and your lives will never be forgotten.
The red is the hardest part.
The color red never doesn't mean red for me. And for a lot of us. And to be able to paint the color red and not stop, and I was able to continue because I thought of that moment down there. I thought of all of them.
The colors have deep meaning for anyone that's ever worn the uniform. This April, the Orlando Magic found a way to make theirs pay tribute too.
To honor our L3 Harris hometown heroes, we ask that all military in attendance tonight please stand and be recognized for your service.
April 18th was the Magic's Seats for Soldiers game. During the playing of taps, each player held a jersey with the name of a fallen soldier on the back. The names included several members of Jose's unit. Some of the families were able to attend the game and accept the jersey in person. Jose was honored during the broadcast as well.
See him holding his jersey.
That moment was special, but nothing compared to meeting Dylan McKeever, who was just 1 year old when his father died serving with Jose in Iraq.
Being able to say, your father was a warrior. Things that this kid could only imagine. Up until this point, it's been in photos. Sometimes I'll individually paint these.
He can't help end veteran suicide alone, but he believes we can together. Soldiers died for these flags. Jose lives for them.
And so these flags, are my way of taking that pain and turn it into art, into life, into love, and remembrance